Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers in the UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and will get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They booted away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Huskies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds us back in the middle.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gets it out fast. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Duggan. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Duggan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Razorbacks look to do some damage in the red zone. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Claiborne. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Touchdown, Razorbacks! A great catch and run for 6. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Try to barge their way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll go jumbo package, 3 tight end set on 3rd and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. That is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The UConn offense goes back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Off play action on first down. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but it's out of bounds and incomplete. Second down coming. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Flips it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll try the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Arkansas! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Ohio. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Still looking. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UConn will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Takes it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Caught over the middle. It stops. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Looking to throw for it. Wide open downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up a sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Heaves it deep. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. From the gun. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Yeah, and the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
He's got an open man. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Leaves it with the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. The kick is on its way. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. On the option. He'll pitch it. Finds a crease at the 20. A lot of room to the right. Past the 30. He's at the touchdown Razorbacks. Great job by the back on the option. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
On the play.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Fires downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. From the gun, the running back has it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Fires to the big fella. Just keeps moving. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the marker, it's Dobbs. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He makes a grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll try to slam it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. UConn going back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. Get our confidence going. We just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his target down the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Darnold. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The short hands, it's Darnold. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that's another play by this defense, and there's not much good, guys, I can say about this offense. I mean, they got the goose egg on the board in 3rd and long again. Something needs to go right for this club. They need to get some kind of shot in the arm, some kind of play, because right now it's been really bad.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
UConn will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll run the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Running into the open space. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. UConn will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in at the 40. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Fakes to grab. At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Turning it on. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the punishment has been extended.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
They're up by 11 over Ohio. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. UConn will have to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First play of the drive, wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. The spin, still on his feet. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
At the 46-yard line. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Tackle is made.
Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Gives it on the option. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Pulls and fires complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Razorbacks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Razorbacks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
34, UConn, 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UConn going back to work on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
From the gun on third down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Going for it all. Touchdown, Arkansas! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
UConn, 0.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Got his man all by himself. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Using the quick game. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Another first down.
To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Second down.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The lone back's got it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up first and goal. And the Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to bull his way in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll return it. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They want that clock to run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll ride his man on the option. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The give to the tailback.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Gain of 1. 3rd down coming.
And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.